Hi, I'm Ella Spencer and you're watching the UK Americana bar show.
Oh, really? Hey Ella, what songs are you doing for us later on in today?
I'm going to be doing my latest single, Warning Signs, and then my upcoming single called Scotty Tires.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, so...
Ella, this is Berni Big Foot. You okay, love?
Wasn't expecting.
It's funny. She loves me.
Wasn't expecting to see you. I'm really sorry, Bernie.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for hitting you. Please don't hit me.
And everything when the lights go on, I turn to you. I don't miss you. I just see you in everything. In everything I do. Everything I do.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the UK Americana bar show. Thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it. On this week's show, I'm really excited to bring you a young singer-songwriter of Americana music based in the UK called Ella Spencer. She tells us all about her showbiz family background, how excited she is that her new track's doing very well, Warning Signs. You're going to love that, brilliant. She also tells us about the funny experience she had writing another one of her songs on a mobile phone called Scotty's Tires. She gets scared by Berni Big Foot downstairs, oh my god, and we get her on the spot at the very end of the show. You must stay to the end to watch it, it's brilliant. So, part one, you're going to love this, Ella Spencer. Let's do this then. You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Let's do some workout before we do it, Ella. Yeah, okay. You know the cameras are rolling, don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UK Americana bar show. Thank you for joining us. I'm very excited to have this guest. I've got to tell you, I've been after her for about a couple of years now. She doesn't know that. And she's just brilliant. I love her a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, Ella Spencer.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Thank
you for taking the time eventually. We got you. We got hold of you.
Yeah, you did. I wasn't too far of a journey either. We're both...
That's right. I only found out that you're not too far. You're at Walthamstow. Is that right? Which up the road, which is about an hour and a mile and a half from us, something like that.
Yeah,
That's so. How come it took 2 years then to track you down then?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's the people that I work with. They don't know what they're doing. It's really great to have you on here. As I say, you know, with your music. I mean, I know you've got lots to tell me. You've got a new track coming out. Have you got a new EP coming out as well soon?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Right.
So I've got a new EP coming out, which is going to be coming out as a CD. It'll be my first ever physical product. If I had one already, I would have brought it to you, but I'll post you one when the time comes.
Okay, cool.
And that's going to have all the tracks that I recorded in Portland last summer on it.
Yes, I want to talk to you about that. That looks pretty exciting. So you're English American, and you brought up in the English countryside. So what would that be? Out kind of south way?
Yeah, Suffolk, East Anglia.
Oh, very posh, lovely.
Yeah,
but I mean now, because of the business, obviously you're in London.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps you get about.
Yeah, well, I actually moved to London about 6 years ago to go to uni.
Right.
And then I did a degree in international relations and left uni and was like, what do I actually want to do? I think I want to do music.
Yeah, it's funny. That a lot of people say that they get in quite rightly. You've got to start somewhere. You've got to do something, and they do go to college for the set and the other, and then realise, hey, do you know what? Maybe it's not quite for me. Not a bad thing. And then they go on to do other things. So you're a multi-instrumentist as well. So you guitar, piano, banjo, tin whistle. What else?
The only other one is viola.
Viola?
So, yeah,
oh, lovely.
I grew up playing, the first instrument that I learned was piano. I think I started having piano lessons when I was pretty small, I think like 6 or 7.
Yes, best time to do it, yeah.
And then I did a lot of classical training on piano, and then I started viola as well when I was like a bit older but still in primary school. So I did all the classical grades on those two, which was a good musical foundation. It teaches you like discipline and all that stuff, but it doesn't prepare you. I think anyone who's been through it also, we have the same kind of gripe with it, which is that it doesn't really prepare you to play music outside of classical so much, especially if you just learn.
That's very, very true also, actually. You're right. It's like jazz, isn't it? You're trained in a jazz mode, and I mean, jazz is very technical, especially to a drummer. So going into other genres, you'd think, hey, it'd be like a water for duck's back, but it isn't. It's still kind of techie, and it's.
Yeah, you have to definitely learn different techniques of different genres. I would say jazz, you do have an advantage though, because you're taught how to improvise from a very young age, and that's obviously a hugely valuable skill, and like helps your kind of personal creativity, you know, in a way that classical, there's no need for that. You just read what's given to you.
Sure.
So yeah, but I don't regret doing it, but it definitely took me a long time, and it's still an ongoing process, kind of unlearning that more rigid mindset. I think you made the right decision, actually, Ella.
Yeah. I think you made the right decision. I was going to ask you, I mean, you are Americana. I mean, I know that you're written up as like indie, bit of folk, bits and the other, but very rootsy. Yeah. So it's kind of Americana, would you agree? That's your kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like Americana because it's such an umbrella term.
That's it,
and it's kind of about music that draws from American roots music. So I would say that is where I see myself, yeah.
Listening to your music, I was watching some of your videos earlier, and you're a great banjo player as well. You're very unorthodox in your banjo playing.
Thanks. I've been playing banjo for less than a year.
Oh.
Yeah, I picked it up last
That kind of multi-instrumentist.
I think about a year, last March it was, yeah.
I was saying to you earlier, the Dink song, love that song. I mean, I really, really particularly like it. Actually, do you know what? I think we can show a video of it. So let's have a look.
Perfect.
I had a man, he was handsome and tall, moved his body like a cannonball, fed you well, oh honey, fed you well. Honey, one morning in the pouring rain, in my heart I felt an aching pain, fed you well, oh honey, fed you One of these mornings, no it won't be long, you'll call my name and I'll be gone.
So yeah, it has its roots right back in like the 1800s.
The Dink song does, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's from this like musicologist who was doing some research on people who were living in construction towns in the south in the US, right by the levee.
Yeah.
And the story goes that he overheard this woman singing the song.
Wow.
And that's the first recorded version of it.
Do you know, we had an artist in here a little while ago, Watermelon Slim, and he did this rendition of this harmonica thing, and I thought it was an original, but it wasn't. It was about keep your lamp
trimmed and burning.
Do you know it?
Yeah.
Trimmed and burnt, and it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
same thing. It was a delta. That's another old kind of trick.
Almost a bit gospel-y, that one.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. I mean, I've had such an outrage over it on the internet about it. I love it, so that'll do.
I'll have to watch that.
Same with your Dink song. Well done, you. Getting on to your music again. Warning signs. So this is a new track that you've got.
Yes.
Another cracker. You've got to check that out. You're going to love that. It's brilliant. Tell us a bit about that. I know you're in the process of doing the video at the moment.
Yeah, so it's a new...
Where did the inspiration come? Come on, hit me.
Well, it's a funny one actually, because I wrote it a couple years ago now when I was in LA, so half my family are based in the US.
Yeah.
And at that time I went out to visit my grandmother who lived in LA, and I was staying with my auntie, and it was really hot. It was like, I don't know, like 28 degrees or something. It was lovely. And I was sat outside in her garden, and I just kind of got the whole melody and the concept. I also took bits of it from a book I was reading called The Winter Book, which is by a Swedish author called Tove Jansson. I think she does the Moomins. I don't know if you've ever seen the little Moomin characters.
No.
She's most famous for these kids' books, but she writes adult stuff too. So there was some inspiration from that book, but a lot of it was just, it was strange because I was sat in this sunshine in LA, but how the song kind of came out is it sounds quite like a gritty folk song that's a lot more...
It's really good.
Got a bit more
it's
like
a lovely song.
Yeah, so I guess that's just like the mysterious way that this stuff works sometimes. It wasn't to do with my surroundings at all.
And also to say to you actually, I mean, congratulations, because the Green Note, you sold it out in 6, 7, 8 days. It was just
Yeah.
Salette, the Green Note in London's West End.
I mean, it was the basement. It was the basement after.
Oh, so you're kidding. That'll do. Lots of people, the Stones played in the basement there, so that'll do.
At the Green Note?
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes. Well, I went there and saw Paul McCartney's keyboard player.
I think, but maybe that's a different venue because the one that I played at was in Camden. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Really?
I can teach you a thing or two,
Oh my
missus.
God, I had
oh
no
yes,
idea.
no, loads of people, big stars played there. Congratulations on that. I've got. I must ask you something else. I've probably got this wrong on my research,
Okay.
right? Okay, so Scotty's Tires alongside Scotty's Tires.
Yeah. So
Right,
that's my
so-
upcoming single that's not out yet.
Right, alongside Scotty's Tires. This is car tires. So come on, what's that? What's this all about?
So
Because it sounds quite interesting. I don't know if you know in the title, you know.
Yeah, so basically how I got that title was I was sometimes when I get an idea for a song, like a melody that comes into my head, I just kind of sing it into my phone straight away. And I don't know if you've noticed on the voice memo app, it will name things after where you are. So
That's right.
I was walking past a tyre shop called Scotty's Tyres. And I didn't originally think that I'd keep it, but I just thought, well, it's a good placeholder for now. And then as the song developed, there's a line in it where I say something about set your car on fire, slash your tyres. So I thought, good.
All right, so that's how it came about.
Yeah.
Cool. You know, you're from a showbiz family, and the festival called the Maverick, which is
Yeah.
one of the biggest in the country, one of the most prestigious. That's very close to your heart. Tell us more.
Yeah, absolutely. So my dad started that festival in 2008.
Wow, cool.
When I was about 9 or 10.
Yeah.
So I've been there every year. It's been running for 17 years now. This year will be its
quite
18th
fantastic.
year. Yeah, it is. It's really special,
Yeah.
and it's not massive. It's quite small.
Yeah.
But it was the UK's first ever Americana festival, and now there's kind of a whole proliferation of them.
I was gonna say,
which is
last time I was
amazing.
there was 5 years ago.
Oh, nice.
It was fantastic, and it wasn't small. It was quite big.
Yeah, it is big. Yeah, it is big.
I got my roots for music with my dad, and he trained me because he used to play in show bands and all this kind of stuff. And my training was carrying his guitar everywhere and the mics and all this.
Nice.
So I've got
Roadie training.
right in the deep end. But it's nice that background to have it. It gives you a strength, encouragement, and experience for the future, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just being exposed to so much live music and
Yeah.
seeing so many different types of musicians, and
That must be
it
fantastic.
was definitely a big inspiration for me. I'm very grateful for it. Yeah.